Sit back, sit back. It's the Looney Show. You know what up?
So, when it comes to this, I have actually come to this is my theory, actually, about this whole documentary coming out. It's very Surviving R. Kelly to me. Even though the difference is that 50 Cent has been collecting all this stuff on him for the last 10 years. So the reason I say this is giving me very Surviving R. Kelly is because there's one interesting thing that's the same between both of these things, is that there are black men who are behind making these documentaries of surviving R. Kelly. I don't know why I keep saying Dr. Kelly, but R. Kelly, and now with this Diddy documentary that's on Netflix. John Legend is one of the executive producers for Surviving R. Kelly. 50 Cent is the executive producer of the Diddy documentary that's on Netflix right now. What I find interesting about both of those executive producers is that they are both from the respective cities that those men are from. And both of those men have a very huge following and are top dogs in those cities. And were top dogs in those cities. See where I'm going with this?
So we're not diminishing the victims, but I have always proposed this. It's not that we don't do things wrong and we don't have issues and problems in our community. They should be addressed privately and not publicly, especially on how we viewed, and a simple fact that these black men help produce these documentaries, when these issues definitely should have been addressed, but not this way. And it's given much pick me and jealousy, and you're it, I want to knock you off. We're going to talk about John Legend. We already know John Legend, at far great, could not compare to R. Kelly's talent, no matter what. R. Kelly crossed all genres, even John Legend's audience. So it's given much knock you off, because it can only be one token nigga, even though we know R. Kelly, it's not that.
From Chicago, at least.
Yeah. Once again, he said from the same city. 50 Cent, we all know why he did it. Very petty individual. It was not the simple fact that Diddy came on to him and tried to take him shopping, because he publicly shut that down. It was the simple fact that he made his baby mama a whore. A cum bucket. And we know how petty he is. So he points out a very important fact, that not only that these individuals were charged and are convicted and serving their time for their crimes, but now you have black individuals that's throwing documentaries out about them, when we know if this was any other community, it would have been on a hush-hush and it would have been dealt with then. And that's what we have a problem with. Not that we call our individuals out, well, how we broadcast our failures.
And that's when I have the biggest problem when it comes to with Curtis Jackson. with Curtis. I have that problem because his pettiness, I realize now, goes beyond what it's supposed to go beyond.
Yeah, because he does that to a lot. Like John Legend, he only took one down. 50? Undefeated. Still counting. I can't wait for his karma to come around.
His karma coming around is going to be crazy. I don't have it in me as a black man to sit there. I don't care if I have a problem with you. I'm not going to go out of my way to trip you up in any type of way, even if I have a problem with you. I don't give a fuck how I feel about you. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not doing it. I could disagree with you with every single point. You know what I'm saying? As a black person. But you're a black person. In me, I still won't go out of my way to trip you up.
Exactly.
I still won't. It's just not in me. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I can't do it. I won't do it. I don't care what you do to me. I am not going to do the same thing to you. It just doesn't sit well with me. That's how I feel. That's the type of black person that I am. You know, I can't do it. And I don't understand why John Legend and Curtis Jackson are so comfortable with doing the things that they did. They went very far to discredit these other black men. But they did it to make sure that they were the kings of the cities that they were from.
Very distasteful. Not for the victims.
Nope.
Injustice.
Nope. They did it. They did it for other reasons. They saw an opportunity to get off from that. And I didn't notice that until 50 Cent did this.
The correlation.
It doesn't make any sense to me. There should not be black men behind taking down other black men.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, that's the main thing. I have major problems with y'all. You honestly think I'm going to sit there and throw you to the wolves like that? You throw me to the wolves like that, but you think I'll throw you to the wolves like that? You must be crazy. I don't care if I even don't like you. I still would. Even with my last job, with the last place I've worked, with that person. You know what I'm saying? Still would not.
Yeah.
I still would not.
And I agree with him. I'm not an individual that throws individuals under the bus. I do make people be accountable for their wrongs. I'm a big advocate with us handling things amongst our community, so I wouldn't publicly expose you. I'm an individual that you get handled with the big dogs in the community if you wild up, and it ain't gotta involve anybody else. We deal with it. We police ourselves. And I do feel like that what they did was not for the victims. It was very distasteful. They were not trying to hold these individuals accountable for anything that they did because, number one, both of them their fame was brought up within the same time of these individuals that were committing these crimes, and they never said shit. They let these things come out until they were convicted, and now it's exposed. So if you really was for the victims, when you witnessed it, when you experienced it, at that time, you would have said something. Only thing that 50 Cent said was, this nigga tried to take him shopping. Not that his baby mama was a cum bucket because he was embarrassed. He did a documentary after the world found out his baby mama was a cum bucket. Baby mama because he had a kid with this woman after he sit there and has so much negative things to say about women. It was embarrassment. And we know how deep his pettiness goes.
Yes.
So that is a problem. That is completely a problem. And if you have a problem with another black man doing certain things, another black man needs to address it within our community, and that should have been addressed. But y'all putting a documentary of our downfalls in front of the world on a major platform when all our negativity is already exposed? No, bro. And for what? Because of your feelings? Because your feelings. Because that's what it was. We already know John Legend sensitive, and we know 50 sensitive.
Curtis Jackson and John Legend don't hold any value in black male camaraderie. They hold no value in black male camaraderie. They do not. Those are two men that do not hold any black male camaraderie.
A Netflix documentary, bro. Both of them.
No. John Legend did Lifetime. Remember?
Yeah.
Survivor R. Kelly was on Lifetime.
You're right, but come on, bro. We still ain't got the Epsteins out. Cause guess what that community do? Yo, the fact that it affects Democrats and Republicans, that shit is still, we only get the bits. But guess what these niggas do? A whole documentary. Yo, this Diddy shit ain't take no time. That's how you know 50 Cent feelings was hurt. But guess what? These motherfuckers exposed so fucking bad, they won't even put the Epstein files out because it exposed their community. But guess what we do? Diddy get locked up within fucking 2.5 seconds, a whole documentary of his bullshit. And that's what I'm trying to point out for y'all. Yep, it's very important.
I agree.
We ain't even got Epstein files because of how secretive.
But now Diddy's documentary is out all of a sudden on Netflix.
2.5 seconds from a nigga.
From 50 Cent. And that's the problem, again, I have with 50 Cent. Curtis Jackson.
And the same thing with John Legend and that R. Kelly thing.
Thank you.
Same timeline. And that's the problem that I have. Not that they did not do anything wrong and the victims is enough. Oh, we all know. I'm for the victim. I'm just saying how these motherfuckers throw each other under the bus. Guys, we got problems and we need to deal with it. Because all communities have problems. They deal with it. We need to deal with it. Y'all need to stop this shit.
R. Kelly, and the thing about it is, even with R. Kelly, I do not feel that he was. R.
Kelly, we did a podcast on him.
Yeah.
And that's a different story because.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be in jail right now.
Victims victimized, but that is a different podcast. And please, y'all know this will be an extension to the documentary of the Diddy by 50. So this is just a intro on how we feel about the producer, and now we're about to watch them episodes and have commentary on that. So please, guys, like, subscribe, comment. Me personally, I like you to comment.
Thank you all. We appreciate everything you do. Thank you.